Hey guys, it's me Keith, and I would like to say thank you to everybody who have subscribed to this channel, and even to those people, despite of you not knowing me, you still did subscribe, and thank you very much for that. And to those people who are supporting me, from my friends, my families, I really do appreciate everything from you guys. You might be wondering why I'm doing this and why I'm back here. So today I'll be answering some of the questions. So this is not a story about having all the answers. It's about leaving everything behind. Though not everything, but the certainty and choosing to begin again. So as some of you may have known that I have lived in Dubai for almost a decade, 8 years specifically, and some of you may be wondering why I came back here when Dubai was alive, when Dubai is better than Palawan. We all have reasons why we choose things, right? So this time I'll be answering those questions and what made me move back from Dubai to Palawan. So this is a conversation not about perfection, but rather about uncertainty. So the first question would be, what was the moment I realized it was time to leave Dubai? Actually, I've been planning. I've been wanting to move back from Dubai to Palawan. Ang buhay sa Dubai is hindi madali. Although sustainable siya, but it's not easy. Lalo na sa weather, sa trabaho, maraming aspects. It has taken me 5 years before I finally go for a holiday here in the Philippines. And after that, it was way back 2023. That was the moment when I said, I miss this place. I miss the nature, the fresh air, the foods, the people. So it was right then that I realized I have to go back to the Philippines. But it didn't happen so easily because there are some things that I need to consider. No, sabi ko, just give me 1 more year, mag-iipon ako. And then, pagkapag ready naman, naipon na kahit papano, is magsisettle na talaga ako sa Philippines. So, things didn't happen that way. Hindi ako nakapag-ipon. Kasi ako yung tao na, magastos. Alam mo, yung feeling na when you are trying to heal your inner child. Ano yun? But it ends up na napapagastos ka na napapagastos. But my gastos was not about pampagarbo lang. My expenses all goes into my wellness. I'm spending money on food, on the gym, and on my clothes and everything. To look presentable, to look good. Yeah. And then fast forward to 2024. Then again, I went back here for a holiday. Sabi ko, uuwi na talaga ako this year. Same thing happened, same plans and everything, but still didn't happen. And then until I came to a point where I met God. I've become really so close to God that He has nurtured my faith unto Him. Na na grow yung tiwala ko na sabi ko, ano pang silbi ng faith ko kung lagi ako magde-depend sa sarili ko, kung lagi kong kinakaya, parang what is the sense of you having God when you try to take things all on your own? Ano pang silbi ni God na He can provide when all I'm trying to do is to sustain myself? You know? Parang hindi mapapatunayan ni Lord. Hindi niya ako kayang tulungan kasi ayaw ko magpatulong. Although, gusto ko ng tulong. Alam mo yun? Because I take things in my own hands, my own means. You know? That's when I realized na I am coming back here not because I have everything figured out, I have everything planned out. I had no plan. This was actually not properly planned, but then for me, it's an act of faith that I am doing this not because I have everything figured out, I have everything planned out, not because I have saved a fund for me to sustain my life here, because I did not. I did not. I wish I did. But that's what make faith so true, na it's not because you have everything. Alam mo yun, sometimes we do things because we are uh, certain of that it will happen. Alam mo, uuwi ka dahil may ipon ka. Alam mo na hindi ka mahirapan kasi may ipon ka. But then, how will I know that God will provide if I don't give Him the chance to provide? You know? Alam ko na lahat, everything comes from Him. But there are some point na we take credit of everything. You know? Even though it comes from God, but we still take credit of it. Pinagtrabahuhan ko to. Ako yung nag-ipon nito. So, walang part si God doon. So, ayun. That's when I decided to move back here. So, the moment that I realized it's time for me to move back from Dubai to Palawan is that when I got really close to God. That it gave me faith. It gave me courage to leave everything behind and to come back here not well prepared. So, the second question is, what did I have to let go of when I made that decision? Actually, there are a lot of things. Few things, yeah. First is yung trabaho. It's a big thing because I was in Dubai, I was working, and sustainable siya. I was getting enough money to sustain myself, and but I wasn't saving. I have to let go of my comfort basically because back in Dubai, I had life. I can go to the gym, I can buy things that I need essentially, and I can go to places, I can go to restaurants, I can eat somewhere, and I do have my family there. I do have my sister, my brother, and yung mga pamangkin ko. And yeah, mainly those are the things that I need to let go of. The comfort, the convenience, the facade that Dubai incorporate you with. Alam mo yun kapag sinabing taga Dubai ka, parang feeling nila is mayaman ka. That's not true because a lot of Filipinos in Dubai and a lot of people come to Dubai not to experience luxury but to work hard. It's more than the facade itself. Third question would be, was this move planned or more of a leap? I told you this move was kinda planned, ginusto pero hindi pinursigi. Alam mo yung biglaan. Ginusto kong umuwi kasi maganda dito sa Palawan. This is what I want to spend my life doing. Gusto kong magpunta sa mga beach, gusto kong mag-explore, gusto kong mapuno, madagat. Alam mo yun, that's the kind of person I am. And those are the things that we don't have back in Dubai. So, was this planned? No, it wasn't planned. It is ginusto, ngunit hindi pinaghandaan ng gusto dahil I told you I did not save for this. I didn't have much savings from this, so there's nothing to expect from me. I'm leaving it to God. And the fourth question would be, what feels most uncertain about your life right now? To be honest, the most uncertain that I'm dealing with right now is how will I sustain myself here? That's very uncertain because I don't know where to start, really. I don't know where would I get my fund? Where would I take the money to survive? No, I don't have work yet, but I do have an options. But still, I'm still considering the fact that why I'm here. No, I'm here to experience life. I'm not here to work like from 9 to 5 job. That's not what I want. Because if that's the goal, why did I need to leave Dubai if that's the case? If if kung gugustuhin ko lang na magtrabaho dito sa Pilipinas ng ganong setup, bakit ako umalis ng Dubai, di ba? So, take note that my work in Dubai, it's very, very good. Kasi yung schedule ko doon, mostly, is papasok ako ng 2 p.m. and uuwi ako ng 6:30. Latest na yun. But mostly, my schedule is 2 p.m. to 5:30. So, and my work there is, because I work as a lifeguard, but I work in a school where primary school where I do deal with the kids. It's the job that I love doing because I've never thought that I would be into caring for child because I didn't like dealing with children before. But then nung tagalan na, I fell in love of how innocent child is. And then the fifth question would be, what scares you the most about starting over? Everything's scary. Not really scary. I mean, not gonna lie, everything's kind of seems scary. But most especially is the beginning. Really, the beginning of what if this fail? What if this doesn't work? Those are the things that I'm not really afraid, but I would say challenging because I know everything is possible. I know if I leave it to God, I leave everything to God. Kapag ka sinabi kong Lord, bahala ka na, siya yung inaasahan ko. Hindi ako magma-micromanage na, Lord, parang ganito Lord, gawin natin. No, hindi. Sabi ko, Lord, kung gusto mo, will mo ito, ilalatag ko sa inyo yung kagustuhan ko. If this is your will, Lord, let it be. But if not, let's move on to a different thing. Alam mo yun, but I still do my part. Ginagawa ko kung ano yung dapat kong gawin, align to that direction that I am asking for. But still up to God if gugustuhin niya ibigay yun sa akin. Kasi hindi ko naman siya pwedeng ipilit. I think the beginning is the most challenging part. Not the most scary part, but a challenging part. So the sixth question would be, did you ever question whether this move was a mistake? No, I did not. I did not ever think that this would be a mistake. Although there are some trials, that when things are not going the way you wanted, but that doesn't mean it's a mistake. We are humans. We try and some of our plans don't work. And that doesn't mean it's a mistake. You know? Because bago pa man ako pumunta dito, bago pa ako umuwi at mag-decide na bumalik dito, I had the chance not to do it. But then, I prayed to God. I asked God, Lord, if it's your will, let it be. Pwede ako nag-crash sa aeroplano, di ba? Para lang hindi matuloy ito. But I believe God has a purpose in everything. When you ask God for something, you expect Him to move. Di ba? So I am here not because it's a mistake, but I'm here. Whatever challenge is na ang kaharapin is, it will lead me somewhere that I should be. I believe. Everything, even though the failures, the closed doors, and everything, those are part of the plans. Because God did not say, come back here and everything would be okay, everything would be smooth sailing. No, He did not promise that. But He promised that He will be with me. I will be with you. Call upon me, and His grace is sufficient in your weakness. So whenever you feel tired, you can rest unto Him. Everything happens for a reason. And the seventh question would be, how does uncertainty show up in your daily thoughts? Uncertainty comes in many ways. Sometimes they come in a way na bigla-bigla na lang. Bigla-bigla ka na lang may papaisip na, saan ba ako? Ano bang nangyayari? Parang kaya pa ba? And most especially when you see things obviously na you are running out. So that's when the uncertainty begin. Lord, baka mag-fail. Parang ganun. May mga I do admit that I'm a person, I'm a human. I do feel doubts sometimes, but I don't let doubts succumb me. I don't let doubts take over me. I do have doubts. I do have fears, but that doesn't make the situation better. So when I do feel and encounter those situations, I silent myself. I silent my thoughts, and then I begin to pray because I believe those are the things that the enemy is trying to do with me. Whenever we do decisions, nangialam yung enemy. Gusto nila, isipin mo na mali yung ginagawa mo. But then, when you are aligned with your purpose, the enemy doesn't want that. Ayaw niyang mapalapit ka sa purpose mo kasi gusto niya ilayo ka. So, he feeds you those thoughts para isipin mo na, hindi mo para isipin natin na hindi mo kaya yan, wag mo na ituloy yan. But then do not let those thoughts stop you from doing and from accomplishing the very purpose. Now, when you pray to God, He will answer. Even though you feel uncertain, God will give you strength to overcome those thoughts. So don't ever listen to the negative thoughts. Pursue. I know mahirap. Ako mismo, nahihirapan ako sometimes when literally everything seems, Lord, when you see your pocket running out, mahirap mag mag ano, magsabi na sigurado pa 'to. Kasi there's no certain. Lalo kapag all the funds are all gone. But then God is gracious. God is faithful that He do things in the most impossible way. All we need to do is to trust and just show up. Keep moving forward. Because if we turn back, we lost. And the eighth question would be, what does starting from zero actually look like for you? Starting from zero, it's like, the Lego pieces. When you are trying to build a Lego, you all start from nothing but a scratch. It looks like you are kind of building everything from pieces by pieces. It doesn't come right there, because if the Lego is built already, there's no fun. It shouldn't be Lego, yeah. But we are doing it pieces by pieces. We are putting everything to align to build something. That's how I picture things. Na it's it's basically starting from zero, nothing, no help of kung sino man, walang loto, walang pera, walang trabaho. So we strive from zero. And the ninth question would be, what do you miss most about your old life? What do I miss most about my life back in Dubai is the convenience, really. Convenience is so expensive here in the Philippines. Everything you have to get in line. You have to, because in Dubai, everything is very convenient. All you need to do, stay home. You can just call everything, the grocery, everything, everything is convenient. And from here is really starting from zero, back to zero. So, what I missed most about my old life in Dubai was the convenience and the. I miss working out, but I'm sure I will get there as soon as I settle back here easily. And I do miss the people also there. Hindi natin makakaila. They have become my family. Although they are my family, but some of the people around me, I miss my work. I miss working with the kids. They're so lovely to work with. It's just, alam mo yun, when I feel heavy sa buhay ko, and then when I come to work, yung kabigatan na nararamdaman ko is nawawala kasi I work with kids. So kids doesn't carry those burdens. Alam mo yun? Na when I go to work, I leave everything behind, and para akong mascot na magsusuot ng costume para yun yung may present ko sa kanila. Because I can't be dealing with kids if I do have personal issues. I will not be effective for them. So when I get into work, I am completely a different person. Jolly person. I miss the people that I work with, the environment. I miss the people. And the 10th question would be, what do I not miss at all? I do not miss the heat from Dubai. Yung init ng Dubai, it's very nakakairita. Especially during summer. Pagpatak ng June, July, August, September. Those are the worst season of Dubai, because really, yung init sa Dubai is kaiba. Para kang nasa harap ng pugon. Literally. Na hindi ka basta-basta pagpapawisan. Alam mo yun, tutustahin ka muna bago ka pagpawisan. Para kang na ano yung balat mo sa init. And yung ako as a pawisin na tao, grabe yung pawis ko doon, tagaktak. And as a person who works outdoor, That's no fun at all. And that's something I never really miss from Dubai. 11th question would be, how does it feel waking up in a new home with no clear plan? Actually, as of as of now, I don't feel anything, but sometimes I do feel pressure because that this won't stay for long. This stage should not stay for long because I am here not to relax. I'm not here for a holiday. I'm not here to just to spend money. I'm here to make a living. I'm here to live and make a living and to find ways and how to make a living. So as of the moment, I'm waking up every day, especially during the first week here. I was wake I was waking up almost afternoon and then I'm staying up late. So that's not very healthy. That's not good. So I am trying to transition everything. Now I am starting to wake up early in the morning and to sleep early at night. I do feel pressure sometimes, but also kind of relaxed because, you know, when you are in the presence of God, when you believe that God is gonna do something, because we can work hard. Alam mo yun, we can work hard and earn money, but God doesn't give us peace. But you can rest in God's presence. Alam mo yun, na wala kang worry na paano na to, wala akong trabaho. But I don't feel worried at all because I know there are a lot of ways God can do. So instead of being pressured, I pray and nagbabago na yung nararamdaman ko. And the 12th question would be, how has this move challenged your identity or confidence? Um, it challenged me in a way that because when I went to Dubai, when I have lived my life in Dubai, I have completely turned into a different version of myself. Because back then, when I was here, I was literally a very shy person. Isang tanong, isang sagot ako. And then when I moved to Dubai, I get to encounter people, different people. That's why I'm talking in this language. I'm talking in English because that's what I become used to. So I think the challenge would be the people would misinterpret me, you know, that they think na mayabang ka, arrogante ka, feeler ka, but we can't control people on how they see you. No, that's me. You can define me however you want, but I know myself and the people around me know me. I may not be perfect, but we can change, we can adapt. So if these things bothers people, then I would adjust. If I think what I am doing doesn't shouldn't be bothering people, so there's nothing to change. And the 13th question is, who am I becoming in this season? Oh my, who am I becoming? I'm becoming myself. I'm becoming who I should be. I'm becoming more of me. I'm becoming free, free spirit. Just becoming more transparent, more adventurous, more braver, courageous, of not thinking how people is gonna see me, how people is gonna say about me. I'm becoming more of myself rather than what people think about me. Yes, I think that's it. And the 14th question is, do I feel weaker or more honest with myself? No, I don't feel weaker. I think I feel for now less capable of. I think now I am becoming more honest with myself. I'm becoming more genuine to myself that I don't have to fake everything. When you see me fall, I fall. When you see me rise, I rise. You see me as me. If you see me on the street, that's how I'm living my life. It doesn't always need to be perfectly dressed. It doesn't need to be well groomed. You see me as a person who is discovering himself. So I think I'm becoming more genuine, I'm becoming more transparent, I'm becoming more honest to myself. Not to please people, but to please myself and to have a fulfilling life. So the 15th question is, what is the biggest contrast between Dubai and Palawan? No, Dubai and Palawan, they are two different things in many ways. Dubai offers convenience, as I've said, and Dubai is living in a different world where everything is high tech. They are living in a modern world. It's very easy to move around Dubai, but it comes with a cost. Dubai offers opportunities for people. And however, on the other hand, the Palawan is more focused on living in a slow paced life. Now in Palawan, there are things to survive. There are many ways to survive. We just have to find it. In Palawan is based on having the fresh air, having the nature. We are surrounded by beautiful islands we need to see. That's why I came back here. I want to explore this. And yes, and also Dubai. Because when you come to Dubai, you know that you're not there for napakabilis ng oras sa Dubai. Gigising ka, matutulog ka, gigising ka, tatrabaho, uuwi, matutulog. It's a never-ending loop. There's no, I mean, there are many ways to have fun, but mostly you have to earn it. You have to earn something before you have fun. And while here in Palawan, it is province, napaka bagal ng buhay dito. Bagal ng progress din. And yung pressure is less, I think. We should be grateful for that. Number 16 question is, how does the slower pace affect me mentally and emotionally? So mentally, it gave me a space to breathe again, and I'm not constantly rushing and proving myself. And my thoughts are calmer and clearer. But emotionally, it humbled me. It has taught me patience and gratitude and how to sit with myself. We are on the 17th question. It's here, what has this place revealed about you that Dubai did not? No, I don't think I can answer that yet because I haven't been here yet for long to trust more and rely on to him. And 18th question is, where does faith fit into this uncertain season? Everything, everywhere. It fits everywhere because at the moment I live in a life where everything is uncertain. Everything is uncertain, not only for me, but for everybody. Because you could be having all figured out and then die tomorrow. But also you can be so healthy and then die tomorrow. You can be so rich and then die tomorrow. So everything is so uncertain. So everything needs or everything requires faith in every season, no matter what. Even in your happiest, you should still have the faith. We need faith every day of our lives. Without faith, it is impossible for me to continue. The 19th question is, what am I trusting God for right now? Everything. Because I cannot trust myself. I don't want to trust myself. I mean, I do have trust for myself, but everything comes from God. I entrust Him everything. All of my plans, lagi kong dinadasal, Lord, ito yung plano ko, Lord. Ito po yung gusto ko. If this aligns with your purpose and your plans to me, let it be. But if not, do something. Because God will not leave you empty-handed. He meets you not only to meet the need, but He exceed that. Alam mo yun, when you ask God and He doesn't give you something, He doesn't give you that thing that you ask for, He will give you something better. He will not leave you empty-handed. So I'm in a point where I entrust everything to God, my future especially. So the next question was, how do I hold hope when the answers are delayed? Delayed doesn't mean rejections. Delayed are not denials, but then it's a redirection and a protection to us from God. It's very easy to get distracted when there are things we are praying for is hindi nangyayari. Sometimes if we push things ng kagustuhan natin, it could get us somewhere na hindi maganda. So when there are some delays, I just calm myself, remind myself that God is still moving, God is doing something, and these delays will get me to something na much better. If we are really willing to have that thing, we should be willing to wait. When there are delays, it's not rejections. That makes me more dependent on Him. Know that He's delaying because He's doing something better than I imagine. So when I deal with some delays, I just pray and calm myself and remind myself who God is, who God was, and who God really is in my future. The next question is, what has uncertainty taught me so far? It has taught me to be patient in so many ways, to be patient in rebuilding myself and everything that I am dealing with, and to trust more to someone, to God who knows better. In a world full of uncertainty, we should rely to someone who is certain. And the next question is, if my future self could speak to me now, what would he say? My future self would be very proud of me for taking the step, for doing the biggest step in his life. No, because if it wasn't for my present self, he wouldn't be there. Do you understand? He would be very grateful and thankful that I took the leap of faith. He would be very proud of me for doing these things. That's for sure. So the next question is, what keeps me moving on the hard days? My faith. Because that's the reason why am I doing this. We all encounter hard days. We never know when it's gonna be. But hard days will surely come, and when I get to a point of where it gets really hard, I just calm myself down. I just stop myself from doing things and to realign myself, rethink, or remind myself why I'm here. Why am I doing this? It helps that you have faith in God. And the next question is, if this season has a purpose, what do I think it is? I think the purpose of this season is for me to know myself better and to live a life worth living, not just surviving, to enjoy the life God has given us, living life, whatever life has to offer. And the last question would be, what would I tell someone standing on the edge of starting over? Come on, you guys. There is so much more to life than doing things you don't really like. It might be difficult, but walang mawawala kung hindi natin susubukan. Magtiwala tayo kay God and gawin natin yung part natin. I'm sure hindi niya tayo pababayaan. So this is me, Keith, starting from zero. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I do really appreciate every support that I'm getting from you. So please don't stop. Thank you very much. I really appreciate everyone who has been reaching out to me, being happy to what I'm doing. Really appreciate, really, really. God bless you and have a good day. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Kasi ayoko na mag-work, guys. Please let's make it work together. Come on.